Vianca, we have been on some incredible adventures throughout our near 8 years together. Whether we were making the short hike in to just sit by Rainbow Falls for the umpteenth time, or on a larger journey around the globe, I have cherished every moment. I know you thought that I was going to propose a year earlier in France, and though it didn't happen, that trip was a real turning point for me. Our solo day together is one I will always remember vividly. I know we were both exhausted after the torture of navigating the streets of Chamonix in our heavy ski boots, but when we finally pried them from our feet and took the skis off our shoulders, we still could not stop exploring. We searched the shops downtown for yet another Christmas ornament you just needed to have. And finally, rushing out to an ATM so we could catch the very last bus back to our Airbnb. Even now, I question the timeline I have in my head of that day. I know I'll never be able to relive it perfectly in my memory, but what I do know is that we'll make many more memories on our adventures together, and they will only get better.
Charlie, when I first met you, I was afraid of heights. I never hiked a mountain, let alone rock climbed. I was set in my ways and stubborn. And while I'm still stubborn, being with you has changed me. You've taught me that leaving my comfort zone can lead to beautiful things. You've taught me and inspired me to live a more carefree life. I love you for being the calm when I am the storm. I love you for who you are right in the middle of things. When the trail is longer than we had anticipated, when the mountains are taller and our situations become more complicated, when we become more complicated. You have always been the stable part in my life, and I love you for that. You have always been home to me, and you will continue to be home to me for the rest of our lives. I love you.
The best advice I can give you guys is to love each other and love being with each other and love being away from each other, right? It's okay to want time apart. You should want time apart. Remember, hate's always foolish and love is always kind. Always try to be nice and never fail to be kind. We all change when you think about it. We're all different people through all our lives, and that's okay. That's good. You've got to keep on moving so long as you remember all of the people you used to be.
Welcome, family and friends. We gather here today to celebrate the union of Vianca and Charlie. You have come here to share in this formal commitment they make to one another, to offer your love and support to this partnership, and to allow Vianca and Charlie to start their married life together, surrounded by people dearest and most important to them.
So Matron of Honor, otherwise known as V's bestie, or as we like to call ourselves, Bad Brownies. We met back in 2014 as well. Vianca and Charlie challenge one another. They expose one another to new adventures, new hobbies. I am so proud of you for all of the new experiences and new places that you've gone to, and I can only thank Charlie for encouraging you to do that. But it's rare to find somebody that encourages you to explore the depths of the world and share activities that they'd never otherwise have interest in or think to try, and thoroughly experience them and enjoy them. But Charlie and V have absolutely found that in one another. And what they are two amazing, very different, and whole people, and they make one another flourish. And without better words to describe it, I'll just say I think it's pretty awesome. So to friendship, to adventure, to family, and to this new marriage. I wish you guys all the happiness in the world.
To love you, to be your best friend, to respect and support you, to work together towards our goals, to go on the greatest adventures with you, and to share my life with you throughout the rest of our years.